They wanna know where I come from, so let me tell them. DECATUR and every block so special. Home of the steppers, long little dog got a nigga playing check, not checker. I'm bringing that pressure, fly like a feather. Young nigga too successful, real, but I ain't for rolling. Smoke city, push shit like a trolley. But hit his skin, he hollering. Shell makes that Ricky Bobby. Shit, no niggas a hobby. I ain't even famous, yet got hoes in the lobby. Ice on me cold, no hockey. Turn straight red, like he fell on a talkie. In the airspace shuttle, blunt with trees, OG in the boat, cause hands on cloud. Who finna toss up? Make my little nigga scope when he doing the door. For I was just broke, now I'm facing my must. Had to put together them pieces, no puzzle. Fuck all these rap, I see him and mug him. Fuck all these rap, I see him and mug.
Alright, welcome to Sitting Down with the Cast of Fixing the Game, hosted by me, your boy, Fatboy Spike, sitting here with
Big Ron, you know what I'm saying, aka Core TV, you know what I'm saying, North Memphis stand up.
Alright, so that's Big Ron, you know what I'm saying? So look, before we get into this interview, man, I want y'all to check out a few clips from Big Ron, season 1. Check them out.
Nigga think he Gregory Hines, he tap dancing on the dope and shit. You know what I'm saying? He your responsibility. So it's on you to make sure that I don't have to come out and see this nigga. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about, man.
Your guys ready?
Fucking right. Talked to Bullet the other day. It's on, nigga. Fuck! Man, somebody gonna have to pay for this shit. I don't need the time. But the only catch is I gotta stop the killings and the beefs. Well, fuck it, I'm in. Whoa, 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 whoa there. You want me to join your crew and take on the family with you?
Yeah.
Nigga, my crew and your crew still ain't shit going against the queen. Nigga, it's not for Jerry, it's for me. And that's if we ever go to war.
Man, listen. I'm not going to war with the family for Jerry anyway.
Bullet. 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 Fuck! Don't forget who you work for, motherfucker. Me, nigga. I'm the king around this bitch. Me. Big Ron. Motherfucker.
Alright, and we back. Y'all just seen them scene from Big Ron. Big Ron, man, I appreciate you being here with me, man, one-on-one.
No problem, man.
So look, man, when Chris and DeAntoine, aka Kevin and James,
Yeah.
even before the show ever started, when I first gave them their roles, they were telling me that they overheard you. I mean, you overheard them, you know, going back and forth on their roles, and you were like, man, I want to take a part in this shit, man. Like, what made you want to do something like this?
Well, basically, I've been wanting to do this. I've been promoting my stuff, Core TV, and I've been doing little skits and little funny stuff online and everything like that. And I just been wanting to get into this industry or whatever like that. I know I did a few church plays and shit, and I wanted to jump in. I wanted in.
You came straight in, man. Every time we called, like, man, you showed up a couple times, and the motherfucker that was supposed to be filming with you never showed. They never showed up. So I don't know if you remember. You know, me and you was the first time me and you had actually did a full scene together. I wish I still had that scene. I can't find it.
Yeah.
I was gonna show that scene, but we had actually did a full scene together.
Yeah.
And we ended up not using it. I ended up switching your whole character.
Yeah.
Because I think we were supposed to be Mitch.
Yeah.
And his right hand man.
Right.
And so we ended up switching your whole character, making you Big Ron though. Like, I know you really didn't get a chance to play the right hand man to Mitch, but how you think that transition went from you actually doing that first thing as the right hand man to you becoming Big Ron, the boss of his own territory?
Honestly, I think that it was a good transition because first of all, it gave me a bigger role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And secondly, it just gave me a not saying Mitch wasn't a good character. I could have played with it too, but the way I would have had to kind of calm myself down a little bit on that character, but whereas Big Ron, I get to let loose a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then, you know, if you would have played the character with Mitch and his right hand man, you'd have been dead in episode 5.
I've been gone.
You know, you've been gone, and you know your character went all the way to the end of season 1.
Yeah.
But look though, jumping to some of the questions I got for you. How did you like making the show though?
I loved it, man. It was a great atmosphere. Everybody was nice to me. Everybody showed me love. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was great.
It's like a family thing, man. You know, there's
Definitely.
gonna be no drama out here as long as there's nobody, one person ain't starting nothing, nobody else gonna start nothing. So, like, long as I was out here anyway, man, because my folks love me, they ain't gonna disrespect me. Long as don't nobody disrespect them. That's why I said like it was never gonna be no drama thing.
Right.
But look, either you could go back to the first scene that me and you did together, or when you first did your scene with Big Ron.
Yeah.
Was you nervous? Like, you know, the nerves get you?
A little bit. I get a little nervous before getting on a scene or whatever, but I immediately, you know, I get in my zone. I mean, we all get nervous a little bit before a scene, but you get in your zone. That's what I did.
Nah, you're 100% because I done told this story on other interviews. Like, my first ever scene that I recorded in episode 1, I did the interrogation scene when I interrogated the guy. That was the first scene I did, and I was nervous as hell. I couldn't remember none of the lines. Like, I really fucked this scene up. I hate this scene. Like, that's the scene that I hate the most because I think I fucked this scene. Not because of them. Yeah. I think I fucked this scene up. So, yeah, you right, though. And, like, even though I wrote it, I still do get nervous, too, even when it's my turn coming. And, you know, but it's still all fun at the end of the day.
Right.
So, did you see, like when you were filming with, far as, like, because I had you filming with Thirsty First Bullet. Yeah. So, after you got comfortable with him, and then I started integrating y'all with other people, did the nerves start to come back because you like, shit, now I got to try to, like, especially at the meeting that we had in the backyard?
I probably was a little more nervous at the meeting, but because everybody was there as a collective group, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is with everybody, you know, together or whatever. But like I said, I had to calm myself down and get in my zone. Yeah, I was in there.
Yeah, and this is something that I noticed from you, about you. When we first started, you used to look at the camera after you say a role, like you'll say a line, then you'll look at the camera, and then you'll just, like, you always, like, you'll be in the middle of talking, saying your line, and your eyes will turn to the camera, and then it'll come back to whoever you talking to. But as we start going along, it's like that camera wasn't there for you no more. It was like you didn't even, like, whether it was there or not, you didn't, like, because you knew if I said, give me 2 lines and then stop, then you'll get your 2 lines, and then you would look at the camera. And that's why I said, he done got in his bag, now he's starting to pick it up. Did you ever notice that though?
What that was is, I know growing up or whatever, I watched a lot of Carol Brunette, and she do a lot of that shit, looking in the camera and shit, and that's why it was a bad habit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know, as I got on, you know what I'm saying, I had to think like, okay, this is where the camera at, so I need to be, where am I looking at? Okay, I'm looking this way. That's when, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and I had to focus on it.
Right. So, but check this out though. We're gonna exclude Big Ron from this next question, right? Okay. So, other than yourself, who was your favorite character on the show? And why?
Oh man, I got a few of them, man.
Talk about.
I got a few of them. I love Jerry, dog. I love Jerry. Jerry is a motherfucking beast. That man is a goon. Casper is a fucking goon. That man is like the boogeyman. I love watching that nigga on camera, man. Cause I know somebody finna go. You know what I'm saying? I love watching them two. I love watching Kevin and James, you know what I'm saying? Cause he always give me some funny shit with them two. Yeah. And 150. I like watching 150 and Trey. Yeah, those are my favorite characters on there, man.
Right, that's what's up right there, man. You crazy. And for a lot of y'all that don't know, man, Kevin and James, DeAntoine and Chris, is actually a real partner in real life.
Yeah, that's my best friends, man.
That's how I met him, through them. And y'all know Chris is my real brother. Like, I met him through them. Like, they brought him in. Like I said, he told them I want in too. And shit, we was really, really looking for motherfuckers. So when he said he wanted in, man, that was like another check. We got another one. So, I see y'all comments from time to time, and I don't know if you read the comments or not. Like, I'm talking about, like, not the ones I send you, but if you just read the comments on your own.
Yeah.
And so, one of the things that was about the comments was the way y'all dressed, right?
Yeah.
So, if I had to ask you your top 5 best dressed people from the show, who would they be?
Well, it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. But
Man, you crazy.
inside joke. Well, I'll say let me say Trey 150. I liked it a lot of shit what Casper had on. Queen always dressed it real good.
Always.
I mean, she was sharp as a shank. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, who else? I named about 4.
That's 4 right there, yeah. You got.
And I liked the what Twan had on. I liked the what he had some shit.
Twan, a.k.a.
Kevin, man. He had some shit on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the top 5, but I ain't on that list. You got me on the other list.
See, you know, after a while, Big Ron you had started becoming, and this the honest God truth, like you had started becoming like one of the most hated characters. You and Benji, R.E., y'all started to become one of the most hated characters on the show. And it wasn't because, like, where Benji character was supposed to be, because I knew it was going to happen to him the way he came to me to snitch.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't write your character to be one of the most hated. So I don't know if it was something that I didn't see, or did you see that coming, though, what I'm trying to say? Did you see your character? And I think the reason that it was is because they started to see you fooling with Jerry. You know, a lot of people don't like Jerry. Like Jerry is probably the 3rd most hated character on the show. So it was you. I mean, yeah, you was first, then Benji, then Jerry. Y'all was the 3 most hated characters on the show.
Right.
So maybe that was probably one of the reasons why. And did you, when I was sending you them lines, did you ever look at it and be like, these motherfuckers gonna start hating me?
Yeah, when I really got deep in with Jerry, I knew that, oh shit, this shit finna turn. I'm finna turn from a face to a heel, man. I knew it. Yeah. I was like, but fuck it, let's have fun with it.
Yeah, and see, that's what it was about, because I was telling folks too, like, Queen liked it you.
Right.
And she didn't like Kevin.
Right.
And then it really turned around where, like, she didn't know that, like, if you seen one of the last scenes, she was like, damn, I did not see this coming from Big Ron. But she also didn't see herself having this kind of relationship with Kevin at the end either.
Right.
So, and I did that on purpose because I want folks to see, like, just because you start here, don't mean you're going to end right there.
Right.
So I wanted folks to see that she liked Big Ron, don't like Kevin, and at the end of the day, it might go to a point where now she started liking Kevin and Big Ron and fuck shit up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was another thing, but you know, as far as the dressing shit was concerned, you used to trip me out. You said this one thing in the comments when you were like, shit, donate some clothes to Big Ron then. Or how you want Big Ron to dress and shit.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this to the world. Hey, nah, real shit though. Let me say this to the world.
Yo, peace,
you can address your opinion, and I'm gonna respect it.
Yeah.
But if you want to help us and everything, you got a clothing line, you got something, you know, that y'all got going or something. Donate some clothes. We'll promote your shit. Donate some clothes and we'll let us wear it and we'll promote your shit. You wanna criticize Big Ron and say I ain't dressing worth a damn. Give me some shit. Give me some shit to wear. I'll promote the shit out of your shit. Y'all be the #1 motherfucker wearing it. I'm just saying.
Your interview gonna get the most views. I can feel it right now.
Well, you know, hey.
This might be the most views joke we gonna have.
Hey. You got Big Ron here, man. You know what time it is. King Kong ain't got shit on me, man.
So look, if you can redo any scene, re-say any line you done, you got one in mind. Wait, hold on, before you answer, because you already did.
Yeah.
What people don't know is that you had one scene that you did. You remember that junk you did, and y'all did it. You and Bullet ended up doing it in the kitchen at Chris house. And then you called me and you was like, I need to redo that scene, bro. I don't like the way I was dressed.
Yeah, I was looking real junkified that day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So since you already done, we're gonna exclude this scene.
We're gonna exclude that one. But I would say the scene what I had with Brother, I think I could have did a whole lot better in that one. That's probably my least liked scene right there.
That was the one when you tried to go recruit him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one for me.
So you would have redone it, John?
Yeah, I would have redone it. Probably do it a little more better. But
see, I think like another thing with me being a rookie cameraman is like a lot of scenes that I see, a lot of stuff that I see on TV when the cameraman recording and shit, they can actually show y'all a lot of y'all footage. Like I can only show it to you piece by piece.
Right.
And so like when I get better at what I'm doing, it'll probably, because you probably could have looked at it then and been like, man, let's redo it. And like I tell y'all, we gonna be out there until y'all feel comfortable with what y'all got. Okay. So I probably could have done a better job at it. But what's your favorite scene in the show? Anything, your scene, anybody's scene. You got a favorite scene, or?
I got a few of them.
Talk about them.
I like anytime I'm shooting with Jerry, because I just think this should be, it'd be funny. It'd be funny and natural at the same time. I like all them scenes. Anytime I'm shooting with Kevin and James, I think them scenes was good. Probably that phone conversation. That's like one of my favorite ones right there. That phone conversation between Big Ron and Kevin.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got to check his ass.
See, and then what folks don't know, like, I write all that stuff, right? But when you see him pick up that green pad, you know we're going to talk about that green pad.
Yeah.
When you see him pick up that green pad, he takes what I wrote and puts it into his own words and add him a little joke into a lot of this shit. And I don't mind as long as they hitting the points that I wrote. Like, long as it's clear that it's what I said, I don't mind, man. So you, since we brought up this pad, let's get into it, because you know that pad became a staple of the show, man. And a lot of people was like, I had folks asking me, bro, real talk, like, you make your folks write they shit down? I said, hell no. I said, if you see in the bloopers, a lot of time when people fuck up, they pull their phone out, because I already sent them their scripts and shit like that. I said, he just more comfortable writing his shit down. So how did you feel about the pad becoming a big conversation of the show?
It was funny to me, but to explain that is, I'm a visual learner. So I'm not a person that you're telling me something and I hear it and I can learn it. I'm a visual learner. So for me, he's a great director, because he's giving you his focal point, and all you got to do is you can make it into your own words. Yeah. So that's what I did. I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? I wrote it and I made it into my own words, and I try to memorize it or whatever like that the best way I can. That's why I carry the book around for me. You know what I'm saying? It helps me get in my mode. You know what I'm saying? To get in character. I mean, I knew it became a big subject, but that's why I carry it.
And see, it was crazy because the first time I ever posted that book in the bloopers, I did it by accident. I didn't know I did it.
Yeah, oh, okay.
So when somebody had said something to me about the book, and I was sitting there like, how the fuck do you even know that he do that, right? And the motherfucker was like, because it's in the bloopers, him picking the book up. And so when I went back and looked at it, I was like, oh shit.
I haven't made a decision yet, but hold on, I got it. Haven't made yeah. But damn, fuck. I be fucking that shit up, but I got you though, bro. Let me do it.
Cause if you pay attention, cause you've been doing this shit since episode 2. Yeah. He been using that pad since episode 2, the first episode he was in. I think I made a mistake and put it in there in episode 4 or 5. I think I can't remember exactly which one it was, 4 or 5. And that's when I was like, oh shit, because I really never wanted to put it in there. Yeah. But I'm be honest with you, I'm glad I did, because it brought a lot more to the show. Like, motherfucker want to talk about that pad. So it got to a point where Big Ron, outside of Big Ron being known for what he known for in the show, he was known for that pad. And that shit was just funny to me, man. So
it's just a way for me to get in character. Every real actor has a certain way for them to get into character and get in the zone. That helps me. You know, I don't know if that explains it, but that helps me get in character.
So before I ask this question, I do this on every interview. Mm-hmm. When or if he answers this question, this is not personal. I am not asking him what person he disliked. I'm asking him which character he disliked in this show. And with that being said, who was your least favorite character in the show, and why?
Man, that's I liked it. Damn near everybody in the show. So, I wouldn't say they're my least favorite. They're not my least favorite character. It's just I wish I would have saw more of them. The two women in the first episode, like I wish I would have saw more of them. But I guess that's the least because I like everybody character in the show. Just to be honest.
So like I had a lot of people with I had a few people, and it's not even people that I interviewed. It was just some of them were people that I interviewed, but some of them were like just the fans of the show.
Right.
They were like, man, telling me like, you my least favorite character. And I laugh about it and be like, why? They said, because you the police. And then some folk were saying, you was their least favorite character because you started playing both sides. And then a lot of people were saying that Benji was their least favorite character. Not because he tried to kill Queen, but because when he found out they knew what he was trying to do, he came to Sergeant Thomas for a deal. So they didn't like that he was snitching. And Jerry was their least favorite character because they said he was a snake. So those are a lot of answers that I had got as far as just the characters, right? You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it ain't if somebody say Big Ron my least favorite character, it ain't a knock at you. It's a knock at the character that I wrote. So it's really a knock at me.
Right.
It's a knock at the character that I wrote because I wrote that character. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, I made sure I put that out. If he say anybody, not personal. This shit ain't personal.
Nah, never personal.
Never personal. So, but you said you would have liked to see the two women from episode 1.
Oh yeah, I would like to. I would have liked to see them a lot more in the show.
Yeah, Chris said there was something Chris said too. Like when we talked about another question, I asked him what he think we could have did to make the show better, and we were talking about basically, he think they would have helped make the show better and all that different stuff. But before we get to that question. You filmed with quite a few people, you did the meeting and you did some one-on-ones with people. Was there anybody that you didn't film with or that you seen in the film where you were like, I think if I would have filmed with them, we could have killed some shit. We could have wrecked some shit.
I mean, cause we gotta be with all the main people.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think the only motherfucker that I can remember you didn't film with that was main stage was Benji and his cousin Max.
You know what? That would have been an interesting scene if I would have.
But I was asked about that too because if you remember, I had you say at the last meeting.
Yeah.
My nigga Benji ain't no snitch.
Yeah.
And so folks was like, they was friends? I was like, yeah. And they were like, why you ain't never show them together then?
Yeah.
And I was like, because it never crossed my mind.
That would have been good for the story.
Yeah, so it should have been something I did. And you never know, right? Because it might be need for a flashback where we have to do something with y'all. So you never know, y'all stay tuned. Anything is possible.
Right.
Y'all stay tuned to anything. So, but is there anything you think we could have did that would have made the show better?
Honestly, I think a little more. It's not a knock on the show, but a little more. What they call that? Character development, meaning for like kind of what they do in Snowfall or The Power, where you kind of explaining the background of this character a little bit, where we understand why Big Ron made the decision that he made, or why this character made the decisions that he made, where we get a little more in depth, like, okay, I understand why he's going. But if we just going making a move and there's no
explanation of why that move got made. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That was my only thing, because like I know I dislike, you know what I'm saying, Kevin and James, but why would I go to Jerry? Like, what would be the defining thing? Did they kidnap my mama? Did they, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's stealing everybody money and drugs, but I'm just saying, like, a real reason. They kidnap my mama, steal my you know, my
So
daughter.
you basically saying that you would have wanted to know what started y'all beef.
Yeah, what would make it more? What would be the a real reason why I would just jump to Jerry? Because remember in the second episode I was in, it was like Bullet said, "You want me to go and kill these niggas?" He said, "I said nah." You know what I'm saying? Let them breathe. We making more money than them.
Yeah.
So it was about money at that time, right?
Yeah.
So what would make me want to just get these niggas and jump to Jerry like that?
I think it was more because the war. It was a war had got started between y'all because the beef was from years back.
Right.
And I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because I do got y'all stuff in mind that I don't want to spill in this interview.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to do a short film based off y'all drama, right? So I do got something in mind.
So it's a plan for that. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad then.
You didn't know though. So you did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Say what you thought could have made it better, right? Like,
Yeah.
this, like what I just say, this ain't personal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't take nothing personal. I
It's
want
all
to hear your
business.
idea. This is
It's
all
all
business.
business.
Because you might say some shit that I'd have been like, damn, I ain't think about that. You see what I'm saying? So if you do that, they give me the opportunity to go back and be like, let's incorporate this in there because this would have made that shit better. Nah, this ain't personal. This business, like you said, you know. And you know, I know your character got killed, but you still part of the Fixing Game family, and it's still work to be done.
Yeah.
Like it's still work to be done, but it is a plan. It's a plan for everybody. Like I got a backstory for everybody.
Oh, okay.
It's a backstory.
So I see what he got going.
You see, I told Casper backstory.
Yeah.
It's a backstory for every single character, every main character. Let me say it again.
Oh, okay.
It's a backstory for every main character, and I know everybody's backstory. And it's not even wrote down. I just know everybody's backstory. I could just tell it, you know. But I kept telling you, I don't know if I should have told that story at the time, but you were like at that interview that we did. Now you were like,
it's a good and bad.
It's a good and bad thing, yeah. But
yeah. Okay, so I'm understanding that because I see where you're going with it. Because it's like in Power, you seen Kanan shoot Jukebox, but you like, well, damn, why did he shoot Jukebox and pick Tyreek? Now we looking at raising Kanan, we're starting to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I see what you're going with. You're gonna put it in like a short film so we can understand the why and the how come.
I don't understand. No, you just said
Because you ain't watching the show.
I ain't never watched Power. Like I ain't never seen the first Power.
You gotta watch it. But
it's just hard because I don't want to fuck around and steal some of their ideas and put it in Fixing the Game. Like it just
you can't. You ain't
it's
gonna.
just hard for me to do.
You're not gonna steal them. You just they got something like a blueprint. That's all you really taking. You taking the blueprint and making it your own thing. It's not gonna be stealing. But it's just something to go on.
Yeah. So, but to get into that question a little more, that observation a little more, something that I can tell. What I did, and I did this on purpose. I had Kevin and James break into your house. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And then they killed one of your people.
Okay.
Okay. Then you and Bullet had a conversation on the porch where he was like, I killed one of his niggas at the store.
Right.
And then y'all did a drive-by on them and killed James' nephew.
Right.
You remember that?
Right.
So the retaliation, even though all the retaliation wasn't showing, because you ain't gonna show everything. But the retaliation was going back and forth so much that it had to stop once y'all agreed to that deal from Queen. You see what I'm saying? That made the shit have to stop because if one of y'all strike the other one, it's like hitting them, and they gonna side with whoever got struck and not who, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the more of the story came, because now you don't really, if you think about it now, Bullet asked you when you were telling him about the meeting, you think Kevin gonna be there? You were like, nah, she don't like Kevin. You know what I'm saying? So you weren't expecting him to be there, but you still said, even if he is there, bro, I'm hoping this, because Big Ron was really about getting some money.
For the most part.
But it got to a point where when Jerry asked you for a sit down, and you went and met him at that park, and then he would, the thing that triggered was, you know, Jerry had the resources to help you kill Kevin. And so you was like, if we can get away with this, but you started to get suspicious in one of the junks because you was like, nigga, you still ain't done shit for me.
Yeah.
Like what? When y'all had to sit down.
Yeah, to sit down.
You were like, nigga, you still ain't done shit for me. I'm doing all the recruiting and you ain't done shit. And then Jerry sent some hitters at Kevin and Kevin's wife. And then, you know, that's when he came back and told, after y'all came and did that last little meeting, because your mind was so focused on getting Kevin out the way that it's like the money. Because even when Bully told you, these niggas robbed the drug house, Big Ron said, I will deal with that later. Let's deal with this right now.
Yeah.
And that's when the thing about Big Ron actually turned around to be more about killing Kevin than it was about getting that money anymore. So that's where that came from.
Okay.
So, well, I think the next question for you is, you ready to do these movies?
Oh yeah, definitely ready. Cause you know Big Ron did as a motherfucker. So yeah, I'm definitely ready.
And I know you ready because you call me about them all the time. So there's one motherfucker gonna call me, him. He gonna call him because he wanna know what's going on. And I ain't mad at him. But that just showed the passion to me though.
Yeah.
Like it showed that you just passionate about this shit and you enjoy doing this shit and you just want to make sure that you're a part of this shit.
Definitely.
But I'm gonna jump into something that we talk about
Yeah. Okay.
that be a little personal.
Okay.
It's your personal shit.
Yeah. Hit me with it.
I think it's time for Core TV to start.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it very, very strategically because I want everything to be right. I think 2023, you're going to see a lot of Core TV, and you're going to see Core TV rise. You're going to see it happen.
Okay.
Everything.
Because see, like, the way you came about and supported me when I needed you, and I didn't even know you.
Yeah.
And you came about, like, and other people he did that for selfish reasons. That's good. But your selfish reasons for doing it is to get yourself out there.
Yeah.
It also helped me at the end of the day.
Right.
It still helped me at the end of the day.
I wouldn't say it's selfish. It's like it's just looking at it from a perspective of, look, this is his show, so I'm gonna promote it as hard as I can because the more eyes watching him is the more eyes watching me, and it's just helping each other because, you know what I'm saying, build a relationship with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say if I do spread my wings or whatever, I'm sure he gonna share some of my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna always share his shit. It's just networking. You know, we as a unit can, you know, go far. Yeah. Look at all them Instagram people. They help each other all the time.
Yeah.
And everybody eat, right? So I wouldn't say it was selfish. It's just strategic. It's just helping each other. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
And it's one thing that he said that I disagree with.
Nah.
This is our show.
Okay. Oh, well, it's our show.
This is not my show.
Right.
I just created the show.
Okay.
I say this all the time. Without y'all, before y'all, it was my show.
Right.
But my show was just words on paper.
True.
With y'all, which made it our show, was something we was able to show the world. So it's our show now. Right. It ain't words on paper no more. It's something that actually being able to get seen. And the vision for it it's just beautiful, man. Like, we did something. But jump back into the show.
Yeah.
That last scene in episode 10.
Oh, yeah.
People fucking with me about it because they say I done turned crooked.
I think it was some fire shit. I mean, you didn't see that coming. I didn't even see that coming. I'm in the show.
Yeah, everybody say the same thing, man. You made a motherfucker, then nobody see it coming, and that's the way I did it. That's the reason why I did it, because that ain't how the show was supposed to end.
Right.
It was supposed to end another way, but that way fell through. And so since that fell through, I had to come up with something on the spot real fast. So I actually wrote that scene like a week, probably 5 to 7 days before we filmed the motherfucker.
It's
so
cold.
Yeah, I wrote that scene, and man, we went and did, and the reception from it turned out better than even I expected. I'm gonna be honest with you. It turned out crazy.
Because there's so many questions that you're asking at the end of that cliffhanger. You don't, what this person gonna say, or what this gonna mean, or what, you don't know. There's so many questions to that one scene right there. You know it's gonna be some shit behind it, and you don't know where it's gonna come from.
Yeah.
I mean, that was some awesome shit. That's some shit I would have thought I would have seen in Snowfall, Power, any of them major shows. That's the cliffhanger. You want to know what to leave a show at a cliffhanger? That's your perfect example right there.
And see, something that people don't know is, I say this a lot, like, our show, I got advertising more. I promote it more. Like, and I'm gonna start spending that money because we've been talking about that a lot. But what people don't understand is, like, you take a show like you said, Snowfall, Power, they have a real big budget that's on national TV that the whole world is seeing because it's being promoted the right way, and you got motherfuckers that you know in that motherfucker. Yeah. Like, this Fixing the Game budget is coming from me. I work a job. Yeah. So that's my, if you gave me they budget, I can rival they show because I got so much that I want to do that I can't do because I can't afford to do. Like, you just seen what we did is what I can afford to do. If you seen what I really got, what I really wanted to do, you would have been like, oh shit, like, wow. Yeah. Because we can rival any other show with Fixing the Game if we had the budget to do it.
Yeah. I mean, because it's, first of all, it's a good show, period. And it's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we could just work with whatever budget. It don't take a whole lot these days. You know what I'm saying? To get people into it. You know what I'm saying? You advertise it on Instagram. You get a few people to put it on their page. That's influencers or whatever. You might spend a little money with the Facebook promoting, or the IG promoting, or the Snapchat promoting, which is less than nothing. We can be as big as we want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can be as big as we want.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. And I'm gonna throw you a compliment before we get up out of here, because it don't matter what I post, you always the first motherfucker to take it and reshare it. Or you the first motherfucker to comment up on it. And my wife always say the same thing. She was like, Big Ron always the first person to show your shit every time, man. I said, every time. It's always him. I was like, I don't know how the hell he get to it first, but it's always him first. And I appreciate you for that.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, before we get up out, is there anything else you want to say? Anything you got to say?
I just want to thank Cassell for putting me on the show. I want to thank Twan and Chris for letting me know about it. I want to thank everybody that supported me, watching me on the show, because I know I tag a lot of people in it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support. Anybody that support or watch the show, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Core TV, I got some shit coming. I'm working with some other people, directors or whatever like that, and we got some shit coming. I ain't gonna just speak on it yet, but you're gonna see a lot of me in 2023. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, anybody that watched the show because you seen him or because he asked you to, thank you from me, because you supported me too at the end of the day.
Right.
And all the directors he working with, hey, we supporting y'all too. This ain't just about Fixing the Game. It ain't just about Fatboy Spike. It's about Memphis, man. We trying to get Memphis out there, and we working towards that right now, man. So look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, sitting down with the crew, and Fixing the Game. Before we get up out of here, y'all check out these bloopers of nothing but Big Ron at the end of this show.
I probably was drunk a lot of them.
He was.
Action.
You say you... I don't give a fuck if he there or not. What I'm waiting on is the... God damn it.
Killer Will.
Action.
You willing to put that product on... Damn, I done fucked it.
You want to put that sweet ass...
You willing to put that sweet ass product on the... Damn. Hold on.
Action.
You willing to put that sweet ass product on the table? Damn, hold on, I keep fucking. Nothing else. That's it. Damn, I fucked that up. Damn, that was a short one. Got the plug to. Hold on, man. I got the I had no my, but I had got that tongue tied. God damn.
This nigga crazy. Alright, here we go. I'm blooping your ass to death. I want you to know that.
Season yet, man. But a nigga. Hold on, bro. I got it, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey, man, that shit funny, fool.
All I gotta do is get through that line. I got it. Bro.
I'm not mad at you, bro.
One more time.
You gonna get this shit.
I haven't made. Come on, man. I got it. I just had tongue tied on that part. I got it, bro. Come on. I know I'm fucking it up.
Man, I don't give a fuck how many times you fuck up. I'm still record this shit.
King of the blooper. Drunk as hell. This a blooper. Fuck it. Damn, I fucked up. I'm with you. Okay.
Look how nigga come around there drunk.
They wanna know where I come from, so let me tell them. DECATUR and every block so special. Home of the stibbers, long little dog got a nigga playing chill, not checker. I'm bringing that pressure, fly like a feather. Young nigga too sincere, real, but I ain't for rolling. Smoke shit, push shit like a trolley. But hit the skin, he hollering. Shell makes that Ricky Bobby. Shit, no niggas a hobby. I ain't even famous, yet got hoes in the lobby. Ice on me cold, no hockey.